M. Night Shyamalan, thanks for making some time for us. I get done watching this movie. I go out and I walk into my living room behind me. My wife and my dogs are sitting there. And I'm like, I really honestly just wish time would stand still. Like, why do you keep doing this to us?
Well, what you just said, that
Yeah.
you came back and you wanted, you realize how precious that was, that your wife's there, your dog's there, and that you're like, wow, man, it doesn't get any better than this moment right here. And I think the character is going through something that I want to discover, is why I write stuff, that I want to feel what you just felt like, right?
Yeah.
That was what I want to feel. Hey, stop and look around. This is it. Because if time was moving so fast, you just want to grab, where you are right now and appreciate it.
For sure. What inspired you to make this movie?
It's definitely what we're talking about, this sense of being, the age I'm at right now, and my kids are becoming adults or are adults, and my parents are super fragile, and you being in between these two states and seeing it and knowing that it's not going to stay this way very long.
All right. Well, I'm not quite sure how fragile this 76er Celtics rivalry is, but I hear you've got this relationship with Brad Stevens. Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, Brad's such a sweet guy. We think alike. We got to know each other. I used to, I sit on the court side where the visitors come. So when the Celtics come,
Yeah.
I'm always like, giving advice to the coaches, the visiting coaches, like, hey, don't double down on Embiid. Just let him, he's good. He's
Yeah,
tired
right.
today. Don't do anything. Or, I'll give them the opposite advice. And he used to fight. So we started to joke, Brad and I, and then we became friends. And I find him a philosophical guy, a great thinker, a great learner. You guys are very lucky to have him.
Yeah. You're talking about like clashing allegiances here. So how often do you have to bite your tongue when you're sitting on the sideline?
This is what I always say to the players when they come over, or somebody says, hey, I love your movies. I'll go visiting player. I'll be like, dude, I hope you have a great game. I hope you score a lot of points, and I hope you lose by 1 point to us. So I just that's my general wish for everybody, all the visiting teams, that they feel good, but they just lose by 1 point to us.
Yeah, for sure. How would you say like a director and a coach are similar? Can you draw any similarities there?
Definitely. I feel, especially the coaches that I know, and Brad included, we talk about the emotion of how to bring performance in a high stress situations on cue. How to get the best of your performers. I mean, in the sense, sports and movies are both entertainment. One's live and one's curated, but it's very similar. These are very talented artists that have to show them the best under these conditions. So how do you get people to be their best in a given situation when you say action or the ball gets tipped? So very similar things, because you can get tight as an actor and as a player, and how do you unlock them?
Well, for sure. You'll always have that connection to Boston and the Celtics as long as Doc Rivers is at the helm there for your 76ers. M. Night Shyamalan, thanks for making some time for us. We really appreciate it. Fantastic, fantastic movie. Thanks for mind effing us again.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.